Hello, this is Cindy with Love to Scrap for Fun, doing a flip through on this mini scrapbook album called Moments in Time. And this is a 6x8 with a 2.5-inch spine. It's got some metal dangles. We got some charms. We got a clock right here, metal clock charm. I've got a metal camera charm, and this is one of those Tim Holtz chains with the clasp on it. And then I got some gears hooked on there, and it's held on by a jump ring. Oh, that's my dog. She's upstairs. I stuck her in one of the bedrooms so she wouldn't walk around me while I'm trying to do my video, because then you can hear click, click, clack, clack, and then she'll start drinking water. And now she's upset because she's up in the room and I'm talking and she's not included. Here's the back of it. This paper is, it has some gloss embossing on it. There's the back, and it's held by a little hair tie with a little knob. And the front of it is 3D. I backed it up on chipboard so that it's 3D. There's a clock, and I put some glossy accents on there, and there's some metal clock and the whatchamacallits that go around the clock, the gears. And I put the words moments in, and then I put some rub-ons on this and put time. So this is very vintage. It's got very vintage papers. And the corners, I did put some Tim Holtz corners on these. They're not very cheap. They're never on sale anymore, but I love his corners. They're pretty cool. And so you got the side pocket here. Look at this lovely embossed papers and some photo mats and the embossed antique tape measure effect and the dominoes or glossy paper. Pretty cool. And this is also gloss, the alphabet, like typewriter key type things. And here's some handwritten vintage paper on this, and you got your photo mat. And one in the upper pocket, the big huge one. This is 4 1/4 by 7 1/2. So you can put a couple of little photos on there. You could put one big photo. Then we got some little vintage tickets. And there's a little heart paper clip that is looks very vintage. And this has the accent of the vintage tape. And it's a photo mat. And the other side of this. And this has a side pocket decorated with the antique vintage papers to put your photos on. My dog's crying now. And here, this is a 2-tier pocket. You put your notes and photos in the pockets. And some more tickets that fold out like that. Little photo mat, 3 1/2 by 3 photo mat. This is the 4 by 6 photo mat. And then you got the one up here. This one has a bowl clip on it. Very vintage, very, very antique looking. This is like a typewriter and a vintage typewriter keys. And then this is a vintage typewriter too. And I'm not sure what that is, but it's vintage. And this has pockets in here, holds more photo mats. And the gears is glossy embossed. You put your photos on there. There's the glossy embossed gear paper. And here's some antique looking music paper. Here's a spiral paper clip on this little 3.5 by 3 photo mat. And some tickets that fold out. And some more different unique tape measures. And this is the glossy accent of the gears. And here's this photo mat that goes in the very top pocket. And this paper's also glossy embossed. And I love this domino paper. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Your photos would look really good with that in the background with a black mat. If you take a 3.5 by 5 mat and mat your photos on there like that, looks really cool. And this is big enough for a 4 by 6 matted on black cardstock. And that's it. That is the mini album that holds 50 to 60 photos, depending on how you size them. And this is very heavy. It's like triple, everything's like triple matted. The base is done with like 15 to 17 pieces of 12 by 12 black cardstock. And then the paper collection, there's 24 12 by 12 pieces of paper that this is created from. And then all your extra metal goodies, accents and charms and clips and all that good stuff. So I will put the link to the sale of this in my Etsy shop. And thank you so much for watching. And please, if you like it, please click like. I love to see if people like these albums that I do. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.